We're going to do both sides. Low lunge. Again, always make sure your knee is in line with your ankle. So Finley's knee is shooting over her ankle. That's not what we want. So we want to move back. Good. Hold the lunge, super straight leg in the back. Super straight spine. Lower the back knee. Let the toes go. Lift up. Look here, Finn. Down. Good. You needed a hair tie, silly goose. Goodness gracious. Massive hair. Hold it. So your hips want to be moving. The open hip here wants to be moving forward as the other hip is pushing back, keeping them nice and level. Hands to the ground. Untuck your toes. Lift back up into your lunge. Holding it a little longer. Put the knee back on the ground. Straighten that front leg. Flex the toe. So this is called a half split because we have one leg actively in a split position. Nice and straight. This is a great way to open the back of the knee. So if you know you're one of the ones that when you're in arabesque, Finley, can you scoot back, honey? If you're in arabesque, if you have a slight micro bend in your knee, this is a great way to open that space out so you no longer experience that micro bend. Really flexing, keeping the hips super square, sending the belly button down to your thigh. So almost like you want to arch your back here. And Finley's showing a different option. So sitting down here like this stretches it. It's definitely not as an intense stretch as when you're lifted up. All right, let's go ahead and slide into your split. You ready? Slide into your split. I know these floors are hard. Good girl. Keep your chest lifted. Point the toe. We're going to count it off. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good job, Finley. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Come out of that gently. And let's do the other side. I'm just going to turn. Finley, make sure you do your other side now, okay? We're in our lunge. I'm going to hold it here. So again, we don't want to have the spine rounded. That takes away from the actual stretch because I feel no stretch here. But when I lengthen my spine, I immediately feel a difference in the front of my hip, which is a space we need to open up for splits and for grand battements and grand jetés and all those beautiful ballerina things that we want to be able to do. Holding here, you can always bring your hands on the inside of your foot to get a little lower. And then put your knee down and then come on up. So really pushing that hip forward, pulling the other hip back. Long spine. Different sensation, stretch in the front of the hip. So Finley's just sitting like she's like a baseball player. You really want to lean that hip. We're not doing this. Okay, this is nothing. You really want to floor so hard on the knees. Lean forward. Now putting your hands on the ground, let's go into that half splits, flexing the front foot, holding this. So girls, if you really want to get your splits, if you don't have your splits, or if you have your splits, but you want to get deeper, doing these exercises, which you know we do when we're in class every single time, holding each of this for 1 minute, and then holding your split for a minute, you will get there really quick. Just make sure you always are stretching safely and long enough. The key to flexibility is holding these stretch poses for longer periods of time. That's the key to get there. Hold it here. We're almost done. Try to lower your upper body. If you're really flexible and you have splits, reach your arms out along the leg, get a little deeper. And here we go. Let's go ahead and slide into that split. Did you do this leg already? No, you didn't. Oh, this is your good side. Beautiful. This hair, goodness. All right, so holding it for 10. Oh, keep that back leg straight. 9, point the toe. 8, 7. Good. Can you arch back? 6. Can you? You want to try? Can you put your arms up in fifth? Round the arms. Up like this. Good. Arch back. We're kind of sideways now. And go ahead and release that. Let's do a quick stretch in the middle. So sitting up nice and tall. You can sit in front of me. We're just going to stretch over. I'm going to stretch over to my left side. So stretch over, Finley. Pointing the toe or flexing. You guys know how I feel about this. Flexing gets you a little deeper stretch in your hamstrings. Pointing does not, but that's okay. Pointing is beautiful. Works on your pointed toes. We never want to sickle, so we want to keep the knees turned up towards the ceiling. Good. And let's stretch over to the other side. Use your arms so you're stretching the side of your ribs because we want to open this side up too. Good. Good. Stretching. And coming all the way up. And let's walk our way into the center. Go ahead. Good. Pointing the toes. Don't go any further, Finn, because your knees are rolling in. So we want to keep our knees to roll out here. Okay. We're going to hold here. You're giving thumbs up. And let's go ahead and release out of that. Good job. We're going to do a quick core warm up, and then we're going to go ahead and walk through your dance. So here we go. All right, Finn, come way over there. All right. Coming onto your back, hands behind the head. Finley, do this with us. Come on, you can't just quit on the core stuff. This stuff's important. Here we go. And you guys at home, you better be doing this with me. I'm telling you, core strength is so crucial. So here we go. We're going to lift up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Think face to the ceiling. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Pushing your lower back into the ground. I think I'm on 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's rest our head. My little Scarlett just woke up. Pull your knee into your chest. Hold it in really tight. And let's go ahead and switch legs. Pull it in really tight. Lifting the head up. We're just going to switch. 1 and switch. Switch. Lift the shoulders up as much as you can. Okay, try not to just have your head up. That's all you can do. That's fine. Really challenge yourself. You guys are young, and we want to build that muscle to be better dancers if that's something you want to do. Switch. Come on, Finn, lift up. Lift up. Lift your head up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh my gosh. Hey, baby. Yeah, you've got messy hair, don't you? Okay, stretching long here. We're going to do one more core exercise. So bringing your hands down to the ground. Really glue the low back to the floor. Bring your legs up. Point the toes. Turn them out into fifth. Yes, Scarlett?
Do the postman come in?
I'll have to check when I'm done, okay? But I don't think so. Point your toes. We're going to count to 4, lower our legs, and 4 coming up. So total of 8 counts. So here we go. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't let the lower back lift from the floor. So really glue it down. When you lower your legs, 3, 4, you feel your back wanting to lift off the ground. And lower 1, 2, 3, 4, lift up. If you have a 3-year-old to put on your belly, it helps push the lower back down. And up 4. 2 more times you can do this. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up. 2, 3, 4. We're done. Oh, that might be your delivery.
Yay.
Go ask Daddy to help you. Or it might be his food. Sorry, guys. Life as a mama. All right, rock up. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and mark through your dance.